Hey guys, Old Guy Inc. here. Been a long time since I made a video. Some of you may know that I was making videos about 2 years ago or so and was going to try to kind of get into the CrossFit space with HILLER and whatnot, but really just couldn't stand all the negativity. Tried to dabble in it myself and it just wasn't for me. I like to stay a little bit more positive, especially when talking about CrossFit in particular. And before I blast HILLER and Savan, I do want to say that I've met HILLER in person. Once again, some of you might know that we've done videos on each other way back when HILLER was first getting started. And I understand exactly what HILLER is doing. HILLER, just like before, I watch all your videos, I'm subscribed, and I know what you're trying to accomplish. And high five, because I've seen you grow since the beginning. You've accomplished it. Your goal, just to make sure you know that I'm with you, I understand that your goal is to garner the most amount of eyeballs and attention you can towards CrossFit in particular. And so you do what it takes to get that attention. I'm all about it. So if it's being controversial, whether it's being negative, whether it's just pointing out and critiquing a lot of things that need to be critiqued and pointed out, I totally get that. And what you have done is got a lot of people to listen and to watch your content so that you can spread a lot of good word and a lot of good things about CrossFit. So for that, high five. I love the interviews that you do and the videos that you make. Your progression has been amazing. Your latest one with Dave Castro and going to Korea and all that stuff, it's phenomenal. So really, I'm not in here for clout. I'm not looking for subscribers. Do not like this video. Do not subscribe to my channel. That is not what I'm all about. However, what I do want to speak on specifically is the IFFF shit talking that's been going down. And I just don't think that people really understand how it works. Now, I'm not going to make a fancy video here and show you all these different things and edits about IFFF. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I've been to IFFF 2 times. So I did not go this year in Australia, but I went last year in Budapest, Hungary, and I went the year before in Vancouver, British Columbia. I competed in the 50 to 54 division, and disclaimer, I did win. Yes, I'm the 2023 IFFF World Champion. So what does that tell you? It tells you that IFFF does not have very many high-level competitors. However, here's what I will tell you. I opened my first CrossFit gym in 2008. I have personally hosted and programmed for over 20 CrossFit competitions. I hosted and programmed the 2010 CrossFit sectionals. I've competed all around the world, all around the country. I've been to regionals myself. I know a little bit, not as much as HILLER, but I know a little bit about programming, running a good competition, and I have a vast experience on both sides as being a competitor and as an organizer. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The 2 IFFF Masters World Championships that I attended in Vancouver, British Columbia, and Budapest, Hungary were without a doubt the 2 most organized, well-run, and amazing competitions that I ever went to. If you love CrossFit, if you love community, there is no competition that even comes close, in my opinion, to bringing together people from all over the world in this, totally low-level Olympic type atmosphere. From opening ceremonies, all the countries are dressed the same. They're representing their flags and their colors. They come out to the national anthem. Yes, when you win, you stand on the podium. They play the national anthem. People are chanting USA. I met people at one competition from all over the world. The judges were amazing. The organization was amazing. The equipment, the venues, the layout, the workouts, they were phenomenal, okay? So here's the deal. HILLER and Savan, what you guys are doing is you're talking trash, and you admitted it. You guys said, I've never even heard of this. So you haven't done your due diligence. I didn't go this year in Australia, and it sounds like I made the right choice. But let me tell you how IF3 works. Each country has their own governing body. And that country that's hosting the World Championships that year, they're one single organizing body. So there's hundreds of countries that are doing this. One organizing body seems to have messed up this competition. It sounds like it was atrocious and it was not run correctly. However, unfortunately, that is not a representation of the entire fitness federation that is IF3 in total, or what it stands for, or what it's about, or how amazing all of the other competitions have been. Now, once again, I've only been to 2, but I went to those 2 because of what I heard from other people I knew who went to other ones previous from mine. So I know that IF3 actually has a very, very good track record of putting on amazing competitions, okay? So I just wanted to clear that up. HILLER in particular, if you would like to find out a little bit more about IF3 from someone who's actually been there and can tell you a little bit more about how it works, the organization of the events, and how much of an awesome time I had, feel free to reach out. You know how to get a hold of me. I just think in this situation, maybe you're just, once again, bringing attention to IF3, and maybe any attention is good attention, because it made me make this video. It made me want to tell people, hey, this was an anomaly. Okay, I'm still planning and hoping to go to Aruba next year and compete again at the IF3 World Championships. Not because of the level of competition. Okay, it's probably why I am going, because a guy like me can do pretty good. It's fun to win. I don't give a shit who I'm competing against, right? I don't need to compete against the best. I love it when I beat my wife in my garage gym right here. Winning is winning and it's fun. Being competitive is fun. Meeting people from all around the world who share a common goal and passion for CrossFit and functional fitness is amazing. IF3 is doing good. They have very good intentions. And I just don't think this was a fair representation for one bad event. And then I think just lately on a podcast, Savan was basically saying that like they're doing more harm than good, and no, they're not. They're doing way, way more good, okay? Everybody's put on some shitty competitions, right? WFP put on some shitty competitions. Some regionals have not gone very well. CrossFit sanctions events get fucked up all over the world all the time. I've personally been to many events that I didn't think ran well, were dangerous, the layouts were horrible, the judging was horrible, the timing got off, clocks, scores messed up. If you've been around the game, once again, I started CrossFit in 2007, opened my first of 3 affiliates in 2008. If you've been around this game, you have seen some really, really bad competitions put on by really, really, really good people who love the sport, who want to see it do better. And the IF3 will learn from this. And I hope other organizations learn. You talked shit about their post where they said, hey, we're doing an independent review. God damn, that's a good thing. You don't give them shit for that. They're honestly not hiding from it. They're coming out and saying, we're going to review this. They already said, we're not letting these motherfuckers host the regular non-age group open division for IF3. These are good things. So it's okay for people to make mistakes. I just don't think this was handled appropriately. That's my personal opinion. I do understand what you're out to do and you're out to get views. We've talked about this before, and you know what? Hopefully in the end, you talking bad about IF3 and Savan talking bad about IF3 will actually get more people asking, what is IF3? And then you want to know? Reach out to a guy like me. Reach out to someone who's been there. Don't listen to HILLER. Sorry, HILLER. Don't listen to Savan. You guys haven't been there. You shouldn't talk about stuff you haven't been to, in my opinion, as negatively as you have, without the counter opinion. So if you're going to post videos saying how horrible something is and how bad it is, bring on an expert. That's me. I'm an expert. Been doing CrossFit for probably longer than either one of you. Certainly have hosted crap tons of competitions and been to a crap ton of competitions. My opinion holds value. Ask somebody like me. Ask somebody else who's been before you go down that road. Just my 2 cents. But anyways, I do appreciate you bringing attention to IF3. It got my lazy ass up to make another video. I'm sure nobody will watch it, but hopefully somebody will send this to Hiller. Tag Hiller, please. I want him to see it. I'm not trying to start shit. Don't subscribe. Don't like the video. I'm not here for clout. This is for Hiller. I want him to listen. Thank you.